Hey, Taste Crew, this is Aaron with Aaron's Friday Beer Tastings. I'm Aaron. That's Stick, and that's John.
I'm Kyle. It's my birthday. Hey, I'm Chris.
And I'm from Portugal's.
You're making fun of that tasting whenever, right? All right, guys. Let's get a little bit serious here. So,
this is live, by the way.
Yeah. So tonight we're gonna do a beer from PRYES Brewing. I did a tasting with them by myself last spring, and it was a sour beer, and I gave them kind of a bad rating because I'm not a huge sour beer fan, and I thought it was a pretty mediocre sour, unfortunately. But I thought we'd give them another try. They're kind of a popular beer. They have some interesting
Extreme close-up
beer. Extreme close-up. What? So anyway,
You
that's.
gotta watch Wayne's World again.
You need to watch
I
that.
watched it the other night. It was funny.
Swing!
They do like the sponsor things or whatever. I don't know. You had to watch.
Trying to get the label going.
Yeah. But
It's funny you
anyway,
mentioned
let's
the
let's
sour.
open it up. This is a this is a cold pressed stout, and it's brewed with Peace Coffee. I haven't done a lot of research for this yet, but it says this silky smooth cold pressed stout infused with fresh roasted Peace Coffee beans is perfect brunch for bonfires and breaking bread.
Brunch and bonfires
Yeah,
and bread.
we don't have either, but
Oh, they have
make
two
it
loaves
peace
of bread in
offering.
there.
I got bread. We can do a bonfire.
So this is a 5.8 alcohol content, and it's a 28 IBU. So not a lot of bitterness to it. So should we give her a taste, guys?
Nah.
Let's do it.
They're not here yet. Plain. You should get it the plain fast island.
Holds up mediocrely well.
Billy Madison is one of my favorite movies. Adam Sandler fan. I actually watched the movie Click last weekend.
Drew Barrymore?
That's the remote control.
No, it's the remote control one. It's got
Christopher Walken in that?
Yeah, Christopher Walken is like he plays some sort of, I don't know, the angel of death or something like that in it.
Let's go with your favorite Billy Madison lines here. Let's see what we got.
I lost mine.
Boys not out!
Now I gotta think if I can remember. Chlorophyll, more like borophyll.
What's your favorite?
I would have to go
Veronica Vaughn.
He just stomped out the flaming bag of shit with his shoes.
Call them shit poop.
Or actually, no. The mom's line was, "Don't put it out with your shoes, Harold."
Boots.
Or boots.
Well, and if you watched our tastings, you know, like, I like the penguin lines, you know, like,
Too dang hot for a penguin to be
it's too hot
wandering
for a
around.
penguin. You need to be in the zoo. All
Sorry,
right.
off topic.
Should we give her a taste, gentlemen?
This is Frank's shirt.
I hate that Bob Barker. Cheers.
What about Carl's weasel laugh or whatever?
Crazy Carl, good to see you.
That's got some coffee to it.
It's definitely a strong coffee beer. I think these.
Does this have caffeine in it? Because it tastes like coffee.
So it's 28, 56.
28, 56s of caffeine, Portuguese.
What is it, Aaron?
Portuguese.
You guys stop using lines for other tastings.
That did not happen
I'm totally
today.
gonna cut that one out.
No.
This is a solid. This reminds me of
It is roasted coffee beans, so that would explain the coffee flavor.
The thing about stouts is, like, a lot of times they're either too strong, or they're too sweet, or they're too coffee.
This is too coffee.
This is too coffee. But if you're looking for, a lot of times you're looking for one or the other. If you do like the cold press type beers, this one is solid. If that's your thing. Obviously, Chris doesn't like the cold pressed beer, as you know.
Speaking of Chris Farley, remember that time he got his Folgers crystals swapped on Saturday Night Live? You did what?
You remember that time Chris Farley was on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah,
that was really
cool. He doesn't get it.
He was always on Saturday Night Live.
Well, remember that show that he had that skit or whatever, when he'd be like, didn't he have like Mick Jagger or something? Or
If you have to explain the
celebrities?
joke, it isn't gonna work.
But he'd
Sorry,
be like,
John.
remember that one time you were like, You
that
like
movie?
you were in that movie? Yeah, I was. Yeah, I do. That was really cool.
Oh, John.
What about when he was with Patrick Swayze and they did that Chippendales skit?
Yeah, you guys should do that.
We should do it right now. Nah, I don't think so. So I guess this is Billy Madison SNL night. What's your favorite SNL skit?
Oh. Let me think for a minute. While
I
the camera
honestly
runs.
might have to go with the Chris Farley motivational speaker in the van down by the river. What was his name? Mick Foley? No, what?
Mick Foley, that's a wrestler, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is it
that's
Yeah,
Mankind.
Axel Foley was Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
My name is.
What is his name?
Band by
Matt.
the river.
Matt Foley.
Yeah,
Matt Foley.
Matt Foley, yeah.
No, one of my favorites.
I like ones where people bust out laughing on accident. Like, I think it was the one
Oh.
where like Jimmy Fallon was in the hot tub with Will Ferrell and.
Yeah. You ever seen the Debbie Downer one in Disneyland with Lindsay Lohan? Like, Google that one. That's hilarious. That's
Well,
the
in
one that
the-
can't stop laughing.
In the Matt Foley one, Christina Applegate and David Spade did that. They were.
I
Oh,
believe
yeah,
it.
they did. You're
yeah,
right.
they were laughing
I
uncontrollably.
think one
like,
of my favorite bits
what is he
was
doing?
Celebrity Jeopardy, especially when you had the Sean Connery guy on there
Yes.
and Turd Ferguson being Norm
Sean
Macdonald.
Connery, Turd Ferguson.
One of my favorite skits is with Norm Macdonald. It's
I
not
love
that
Norm.
it's not as popular,
No,
but
it was Burt Reynolds.
it's with Sylvester Stallone. Norm Macdonald gets in a car accident, and Sylvester Stallone has to save him, and Norm Macdonald keeps on talking about, it's actually Sylvester Stallone playing himself in the skit. And Norm Macdonald keeps on talking about movies Sylvester Stallone was in. He was like, over the top. What was with that movie? It's a movie about arm wrestling. you gotta Google it. It's a funny skit.
Oh, another good one is there was an Alec Baldwin one where they were playing Nintendo Wii. You need to Google that one. That one's really good.
Yeah, like you kids that you haven't seen skits from like the 90s and 2000s. Yeah.
I think the heyday
Check 'em out.
was that the 90s when it was Sandler, Farley, Spade, Chris Rock, Rob Schneider,
I
Phil
think
McDonald,
it
Phil
was
Hartman,
around like
Norm
90,
Macdonald.
94-ish time. 94,
That was the
95 around
golden
there.
age of mine. I know some people would be like Belushi and all that. I think for me, obviously, growing
Yeah.
up a little bit later, it was the Sandler and Farley.
When both of the early 90s and the mid 90s, like
And Phil
people
Hartman was
together
a-
there.
was a
Yeah, Phil
frickin'
Hartman was on there.
amazing. He
You
Yeah,
didn't say
so
Tim
good.
Meadows.
yeah. Tim Meadows, I think, was part of that cast.
Ellen
as well.
Cleghorn. I'm probably a bad judge of this because I'm just not a coffee person. I don't think I would go higher than like 2.5 on it.
2.5. Wow. I'm gonna give this, as far as cold presses go, ones that I've had in the past, I'm gonna give this a higher number. I'm gonna go about a 3.75, just for being not my favorite beer, but a solid beer for the kind of beer.
If it was caffeinated, gave me a little caffeine buzz, it might help a little bit.
I think it's one of the better cold press coffee brews I've had, honestly.
It's
coffee-
very strong coffee. What's up?
Stream close up, John.
Woo! You gotta go back and woo!
Um,
Oh yeah,
So yeah,
Mike,
from
we
what I
forgot
know
about
about a
Mike
cold
Myers.
press
Yeah.
is coffee, and this is actually one of the better coffee stout thingies I've had. So it's all right. I like it. It's you do get that coffee taste. So like if you're one of those people that goes to the coffee shop every morning, and
Orange
maybe
mocha frappuccino.
maybe last night was not good, I would skip that and just crack this in the morning instead, and then go to work.
There you go, guys. All right. Well, I hope everyone has
Shampoo is better.
Shampoo is better. Have a good weekend.